You're just in the way, Bethany, Maeve.
Yeah, she's exactly that. Make sure you get the coconut either. You might not need
Where's the
that.
coconut here?
See if it will just sour on and it has enough.
Are you going to take that home?
Yeah.
So we're in Miami. That is Lisa. She's part of the ACL club. Rose, her physio. Kim, fit and healthy. Beth is flying with her coconut. It's not your coconut, it's Kim's.
No, it's Kittle's coconut. Oh, it looks protective over it. So press PTP, and that's where it does the...
Oh yeah.
Okay, Vivi's first time ending. What are we on, 6 weeks, Rosie?
Yeah, 6 weeks, so she can go beyond 90 now.
Is it fun, babe? You've wanted to bend for ages. If you could relax, that would be great.
I think she is.
Just a little video to show you where we've been staying in the house in Miami. Kim has been driving. She's done really well, to be fair. As you can see, my walking is a lot better because I'm actually walking a bit quicker. You'll probably still need to fast forward this. This is our living room. Looks more like a physio room, to be fair. Not sure what Kim's coconut is still doing on the table. But yeah, here we are. I've been sitting in the shade today, but look who's in the sun. We are the generation right now that needs to up the standard for the next generation coming. When we speak about it being World Mental Health Month, we always say to others, oh, we do need to check in on one another, we need to help one another, we need to understand how someone feels. But the good and the beautiful thing about being injured now is that we actually have had that contact with other people. It is our responsibility to look after one another, and we have done that.
You feel it emotionally too.
Yeah.
But like you said earlier, like, although as a footballer you know how bad an ACL injury, until you've done it, I don't think you understand the extent of how much it takes out of you mentally and physically.
I'm not a very nervous person. Like, I don't really go out thinking, oh, like, what's going to happen today? What if? Like, yeah, I'm not nervous before games, but I think throughout my career, I've struggled with pressure massively. I was only 18 when we qualified for the World Cup in 2015, and people expected me to help Netherlands win the World Cup, although I was still very young. Okay. Yeah. Overthinking already. Probably the least experienced player in the team, and it wasn't really fair to put that on me. And then I think throughout your career, like, because you're that young, you don't know how to deal with it, you put a shield up and you don't really want people to help you. Then obviously that was followed by a home Euros in 2017, which, again, a lot of eyes were probably on me to deliver. I didn't score the first 3 games, but then I scored quarterfinals, semi-finals and 2 in the final, which helped us win the home Euros obviously in 2017. And I think from there on I've started to be able to enjoy things a lot more.
The sun's come out for you too. Come on, you got it.
That's all. Along the way, I started realizing that if I would let people help me, I would start feel better for it, which I think you can see in my performances at the World Cup in 2019, the Olympics in Tokyo, where I think a prime example of that. But yeah, pressure has definitely been something that has played a big part in my career so far.
Is it not straight?
No.
Really?
Do you not feel the difference?
In between what?
Hopefully coming back after this injury, I'll be able to deal with that a bit better. You can lock it. Push, push, push.
How?
Otherwise you end up like me. And no one wants that. Do you?
No.
Exactly. I think thinking about injury or thinking about potentially not being able to play has always been part of me being realistic.
I mean, it is straight.
I can lock the last bit out. That's why I'm telling you to lock it out fully. That's what running is going to bring me. It's going to break it all off so I can actually straighten the knee again.
Maybe it does.
I hope so. My anxiety is creeping in, to be fair. I mean, it's been there all day, but... Throughout my career, like, I'm probably one of the only players I've ever played with and girls I've ever played with that's pretty good in saying it's enough for me or it's too much for me and I need time off here or I need to come off and I need to be rested for the next game. But sometimes it's a really hard thing to do because in the end, like, I love playing football. Like, I don't want to go up to a coach and be like, I can't play today because I'm tired or I can't play today because I'm just not feeling good enough. I think Leah would be better at running than me right now. But I think I've been very honest in that sense. Like, if I can give 100% to the team, then I don't think you should play me, which has happened quite a bit in the last few years.
Yeah. And then we'll walk out together.
But at the same time, I have never put myself down for doing my ACL or being out for a long time.
You ready?
No.
Let's do this. Yes, please.
I love how you guys are excited, because I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Nervous, very nervous. Going to run on the pitch for the first time. I've obviously been in the anti-gravity for about 10 times now, and it's been feeling fine, so they decided it's time for me to go out, but I'm not sure yet how I feel about it. If it doesn't work out, then we also know that we need to do something about it, so it can go two ways today. When I first signed for Arsenal after the Euros in 2017, I struggled big time with injuries. I think I only played 11 games that season. But then from that season on, I don't think I've missed one game for Arsenal over the last 4 years leading up to the injury. So it is part of football and you do think about it, but it's obviously not something that you're thinking about every single day. So jogging. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it actually doesn't feel too bad. Yeah? Once something happens that often and you end up having a smaller squad where players are carrying a lot of loads, a lot of minutes, girls have been scared probably of being the next. They have been a bit more aware of probably taking care of their own body and protecting themselves, which I don't think is a necessarily bad thing. It's definitely been something that's been playing on people's minds. It does do something with you. We're such a close group as well that every single injury obviously does feel like a massive blow.
HUBs, okay? You found some football bits, didn't you?
They're nice, eh?
Yeah.
I feel so heavy.
You got it.
I would say as a footballer until this knee injury, I was probably quite lucky. I think I didn't have too many long-term injuries. I think if you think you're going to get injured, that's one reason to get injured.
So stiff, eh?
The surgeons always said to us, are you scared of doing your knee again? And if you are, then you're not ready to come back.
You look good, man.
Never heard you lie before.
I thought you'd be limping.
Is it not?
It's better than you're walking, actually. Yeah, you look better.
Well, that's good. I'll take that.
I'm ever normal. You haven't done your own knee. You have to lay in front. You're laying in the front. Oh, you gotta run. Unbelievable again.
Stop it. I do want to tell younger girls, though, to stick with it, to try and prepare better for professional football. And that's not just down to young girls, that's down to academies, down to clubs, to take that responsibility in that case. Because we need help, like the athletes, the players, they need help from above.
These injuries are not going to disappear. We are working on setting good foundations and putting good things in place and making people aware of what they can do to reduce the risk of this injury.
We don't want to scare kids off, so like we need to bring it in a way of, this is what research has shown. If you are getting better in this, it minimizes your chance of doing an ACL injury.
Will she make it? That's the question.
Cheeky, very
Will Viv
cheeky.
make it?
Of course Viv will.
Ask her, will you make it?
Meh.
The week building up to doing my ACL was probably one of the toughest weeks that I've had as a human being. You've gone from winning the Euros and playing really well in tournaments, and then In that time, I left in England camp early. I went home because my mum was deteriorating a little bit, wanted to spend some time with her. As much as I love football, I think family's always more important than anything else in this world. And it was difficult for me, but my mum, being my mum, told me you need to go back to your football. It's what you love doing, what you're good at. And she was always going to be like that with me. And she said, I want to sit here and watch you on the TV. I'm not going to watch you if you're not playing. Yeah, I obviously found it difficult to leave home. I think every time I left got it more and more difficult because I thought, would it be the last time that I see my mum? Or, yeah, the game came on the Saturday, and although at that time I felt good, clearly I had a lot of stress in my body, and I've done that movement a million times, but this time it was wrong and it hit me very, very differently, and it could have been because of all that stress that I had earlier on in that week. Viv will also tell you throughout it, the night before her injury, she found out my mum only had a few weeks left, and although it's not her mum, she takes on just as much because of the person she's with, and not many people will probably know the process and the build-up to that.
I have spoken about this, but I don't know if people fully understand like the circumstances obviously going into the Lyon game.
Yeah, actually comment, but they're still far away. But yeah, it was lovely. Hopefully I'll sleep a bit tonight now.
We basically got a call from Beth's family saying that Beth's mum only had a couple of weeks left. Obviously that day itself, like, you're very emotional. Beth was post-surgery, I think a week maybe. Then we obviously heard the news, and it's been like a very emotional 24 hours leading up to the Lyon game.
There's very different scenarios within football, but you never know what's happening for somebody at home. I think a big reason for our injuries is stress and outside of football reasons, but I think the stress element and emotion element's a big one within the game for us at the moment.
All you can hear is Beth shouting. Rona doesn't really listen, does she?
2021, August, she rang me up, FaceTime, which I've done every day for, God, the full time I've left home, and I spoke to my mum a lot. I've always kept in touch with her every day, so it was just for me another phone call, and when you pick up it felt a bit different. She'd found out that afternoon that she'd got cancer of her ovaries. There was a lot of hope. They said that they could treat it with radiotherapy and chemo, and she was doing great. She had a big operation in March 2022, 7-hour operation. They were very confident they removed most of it and would keep her on a management chemo that would get rid of the rest, which then came into the Euros. Obviously we were all very hopeful. Obviously had the best summer ever. And then after that, 10 days after the final, she went back and they said it had spread to her, her lungs, her intestines, her stomach, and yeah, that's when they told us it was incurable, but they could manage it for as long as possible. And then she got it through Christmas and New Year, bless her. She sat with us for New Year and stuff like that. And then, yeah, 7th of January, passed away at home. I get a lot of fun. I get a lot of pride. I like to make people happy. That's the type of person I am. And me playing football makes other people happy and myself happy. And I think that every day, everything I'm doing, I wish my mum was here doing it with me, but I'm not the only person in the world that's gone through that. I won't be the last person, unfortunately, but I know my mum will be there in spirit and everything through what I'm doing now, and there's a lot of things that she's seen that I'm proud of, and I know she'll be proud of, but obviously I wish every day she was here experiencing it with me.
I look like I'm playing golf with my little cappy on.
Ready to roll?
Have you got my leather jacket on?
I don't even know what your leather jacket looks like.
Black.
Yeah, well done. Today is a nice day for me. I am joining an internal game Going to try and get some minutes under my belt, which hopefully sets me up nicely to be in the squad selection for Sunday. So yeah, fingers crossed today goes well. If it does, all's well this week. Hopefully I could be a squad player by Sunday.
To be fair, you've been ready for this for a while now, though. She's looking good in training, so
I'm moving
she'll be
a little
ready.
bit more like a footballer again, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. It's just excitement at the moment. Sunday, if I have the chance to come on, could be a very different story. But yeah, we'll see.
You'll have good nerves, though.
It'll be good nerves, yeah.
I'll go inside when she comes on.
That's normal, though.
I'm not going to watch it.
You're such great support, aren't you?
I'll be too nervous. And as I said, like, she does look good in training, so you'd expect her to be half decent on the pitch when she comes back.
Wait, let's hope so. We worked hard enough to get there, so might as well do a good job when we get there, eh?
Yeah, you should do. You should be fine.
Do you want to be in my documentary? Because you are. Just to let you know. Am I a bit red? Yeah, no, it's amazing to be back on the pitch and playing with the girls. I've been working hard to come back and try and score some goals and get some assists, so that's the plan.
You're on Sunday.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Excited. It's at the Emirates, big game, big crowd, so yeah, super excited hopefully to be in the squad again with all these loonies. No! I'm the main character and you're just all the extras. The GOAT is returning.